Welcome to Inside the Huddle, celebrating 22 years here at Sports Media. I'm your co-host, Jane Slater, hosting this year with Jason Hatcher. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here. Fans came out, supporters, just looking for a great season.
Well, something to get them excited was obviously that huge win against the Giants. We are excited to start this season. This isn't your first year, it's mine. I'm going to do most of the heavy lifting, but are you going to bring your A game on this show?
I will. I got a very great sense of humor, make people laugh, so hopefully I can loosen up and give the fans what they deserve.
I love it. Now, I've got one critical question before we start the show. Was it a beer or a bath last night after that huge win?
It was both. We enjoyed it. We had a blast last night after that win. I think they beat us 4 times. I mean, it was time for us to beat their butt, so I'm very happy the way the outcome came.
Don't you love that visual at home? Jason Hatcher sitting in a bathtub with a beer. We've got more of that. Inside the Huddle starts now.
Sports Media presents Inside the Huddle, presented by HMS Home Marketing Services. Inside the Huddle is filmed live on location at the House of Blues Sunday nights in downtown Dallas. This week's host, tackle Jason Hatcher. Let's go. Inside the Huddle. Inside the Huddle. Presented by HMS. And here's your host, Jane Slater.
Welcome back to Inside the Huddle. I'm your host, Jane Slater. Excited to be talking Cowboys football after that win over the Giants, 36-31. This is what you came for. You came for Jason Hatcher, who's bringing guest Nick Hayden here with me this week. 2 pretty imposing characters on the set with me, huh?
Yes, sir. Y'all get it up a little bit for Nick, man.
Can we get this guy some more applause? All right, Hatch, let's talk about the game. Obviously, we knew the Giants had some injuries. We knew that the defense was going to look a little different this year under Monty Kiffin. I heard all of the analysts heading into this football season. It's going to take them time to get adapted to this. They've got so many injuries. How's this defense going to react? 9 takeaways in 4 preseason games, and then, of course, 6 yesterday.
It was awesome. I didn't expect us to have 6 turnovers, but we did. Like I said, it just taking practice to the football field on Sundays, and we did a great job of doing it. Nick did a great job of stripping the ball out as well. He created a turnover, so that's, hats off to Nick.
All right, I half envision you guys in the kitchen in the morning with your wives and the kids, and because Rod Marinelli and Monty Kiffin are talking so much about strip the ball at practice, are you stripping the cereal, stripping the milk? Are you applying this to your everyday life?
Nah, I tell you what, I pass rush a lot. I pass rush my wife sometimes. She come in and I hit her with a swim move. She act like she about to hug me. I hit her with a swim move. So I do stuff like that. I'm always thinking football, how to better myself on the field, and it's paying off. I'm actually getting to the quarterback better now that I started swimming with my wife.
Talk to me when you're not playing football. What are you doing, Jason? Because you guys don't get a whole lot of days off during the football season.
Spending time with the family. I love to play golf. Anytime I can get a free time to play 18 holes, that's what I'm doing. I never thought, like growing up where I'm from, I looked at the game golf, I'd be like, man, I can't believe somebody hitting a little white ball. I was like, it's so boring. But when I got to Dallas and I played in the Dallas Cowboys tournament and started playing it, I hit the ball, it sliced in the woods, and just my competitive nature, I wanted to be good at golf. So I just kept playing. Now I'm shooting in the, the low 90s. So hopefully I can break 80 soon.
That's actually not bad.
Not bad at all.
What is it with athletes, though, in golf? It seems like you guys are so dominant in your respective fields, and this applies to hockey players, and I know baseball players. When they're not playing their respective sport, they're out there trying to play golf. Is it because it's such a tough sport to play?
It is, man. You got to be like super competitive to play it in the NFL. So, once you find out you can't conquer golf, you go out there and shoot a 91 day and you shoot a 105 the next day, and it kind of makes you mad. So just the competitive nature keeps you coming back. You try to conquer golf, and it never will happen. So you'll play, and it's a sport you can play for the rest of your life.
All right, you brought a buddy with you, Nick Hayden. Guys, if you watched that Giants game, Nick Hayden has now become a household name. One heck of a game. Now, Hayden, what is fascinating about you is the fact that you were playing last year in the preseason, got yourself hurt, and essentially got an injury settlement. And I'm sure you're like a lot of guys. After an injury, you sit on the couch, you're waiting for teams to call. What was that process like for you?
I mean, it was terrible. Just sitting at home, you don't know when the game's gonna end. That's the number one thing worrying about it. You worry about, you're just sitting at home wondering, when I'm gonna get this call. And it never happened all season. So then after the season, you just keep working out, trying to get ready. And obviously this organization gave me a chance, and I was happy and took advantage of it.
One of the more fascinating coaches right now to me, and I think he deserves a reality show, Kicking It with Kiffin. I'm talking about Monty Kiffin, the new defensive coordinator. He is so exciting every time I talk to him. How exciting is he as a coach?
Oh, man, he's awesome, man. To be 73 years old and bring the energy like he does, man, is unbelievable. And he just makes you laugh in meetings all the time because, every 10 words you may understand like one of them. You can't understand what he's saying. He'll come to the meeting, he'd be like, guys, you know what I'm saying? We got a game Sunday. We got a game Sunday. It's gonna be a slobber knocker. It's gonna be a slobber knocker. It's gonna be a slobber knocker. Let's go. Right.
That is what I'm talking about. Well, so far, this has been a hit, a slobber knocker of sorts. We're going to get to know these guys a little bit more when we come back. But again, we want to thank one of our other sponsors, Rebecca Creek Whiskey, double gold medal winning blended whiskey, produced and bottled in San Antonio. Enchanted Rock Vodka, 26 hours from start to finish. Highest award-winning vodka ever to come out of Texas. Celebrate the best of an all-American tradition at Burger Girl. Burger Girl features fresh ground, hand-patted burgers, fresh, hand-cut fresh fries, and sweet potato fries, all washed down with an ice-cold beer or a rich and creamy malt or milkshake. Did you hear that, Hatch?
I hear it.
That sounds amazing.
I hear
It's
it.
all about great food, great drinks, and great Burger Girl service. That's why Burger Girl has become Frisco's favorite place for burgers and a good time. Burger Girl, off the tollway in Frisco, theburgergirl.com. All right, we've got more with these guys. Coming up next, Inside the Huddle.
This segment of Inside the Huddle was brought to you by HMS, helping people get out of the rent race. Albertsons Market, the official supermarket of the Dallas Cowboys. It means a great deal. Autoflex Leasing, you get the most of your lease with an Autoflex lease. And Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza.
Well, the home that we purchased is amazing. It's in a beautiful community. It's like a resort. The house is a one-story house. It's big, a beautiful kitchen, places for the kids to play. They have everything that the kids could possibly think of doing in the community.
Why make the landlord richer? Put us to the test. Get out of the rent race. Call HMS.
This is how you tailgate on the ranch. Jay, I appreciate the effort and all, but let me remind you how we tailgate in the city. Now let me show you how I tailgate when I go to Albertsons. When it comes time to shop for my tailgate favorites on game day, I go to my store, Albertsons. I know they have the freshest produce and serve only USDA Steakhouse Choice Beef. Get 10% off your groceries at Albertsons every Dallas Cowboy game day when you wear your Cowboys jersey. Albertsons is the official supermarket of the Dallas Cowboys.
Papa John's Pizza for Jerry Jones? DeMarcus.
Really? Nice suit.
Everybody's hungry for the Cowboys 5-star combo. That's a large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings and a 2-liter for just $10.99.
You seen my pizza?
Nope.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
This segment of Inside the Huddle is brought to you by Rebecca Creek Whiskey, simply Texas in a glass. Enchanted Rock Vodka, it's not how you roll, it's how you rock. Carter Eye Center, official LASIK provider of the Dallas Cowboys. Pepsi, official soft drink of the Dallas Cowboys. And oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven.
Welcome back to Inside the Huddle. I'm your host, Jane Slater, joined up here on the stage by Jason Hatcher and Nick Hayden of your Dallas Cowboys. Are we having fun yet, guys? I need more applause. I respond well to applause. So do these guys. We want to thank our sponsors. Complete Customs, it's your complete one-stop shop for customizing your car or truck. Their mission is to turn your dream vehicle into reality on wheels, specializing in everything from suspension lifts, lowering kits, grills, wheels, and tires to audio. window tint, performance parts, and much more. No matter how big or small the project, Complete Customs can take care of all your automotive accessory needs. Rest assured, their award-winning team will take pride in each and every build that leaves their shop. Let their passion be your drive for the next project. I've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting so far, Jason. I'm going to need you to also pull some stuff out of our special guest here, Nick Hayden.
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, man, this guy right here, I respect him. I got the utmost respect for him. He came in, with nothing to lose. He played his butt off, and he made the team. And he backing up a great player in Jay Ratliff. And it's like, he's playing at the level that Jay Ratliff is playing right now. So I'm very inspired by you. He really made me step my game up, just to see the hunger in him, the way he came out and approached his opportunity. And I'm very grateful to have you as a teammate. First of all, I want to tell you that. But just tell everybody, how it feels to go out, not thinking you was gonna have a job, first of all, to starting for America's team, Dallas Cowboys.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for those kind words. It's crazy. Not being in football last year was the hardest thing. I grew up playing football, and once it's out of your life, it's a hard thing to swallow. But I just take each day as it comes. I just love this game. And obviously you can see it on the field, how excited I get. How excited I get about playing this game. I'm just always out there just, trying to do my best, trying to help the team out as best as I can, just love the sport.
Just give them a little insight on Nick's world outside of football. What do you like to do outside of football when you're away from football?
What do I like to do? Not a whole lot. When I'm not playing football, I like to go home. I got 2 dogs at home. I got a boxer and a little mutt. I got a wife and I got a little girl. So we all like to go on little walks and stuff like that. Like to play some video games, get online, that Xbox 360 if any guys play. So get at me. Besides that, I just like hanging out, just having a fun time.
What other position do you guys think you could play if you weren't playing on defense?
I would say tight end. I played wide receiver in high school, believe it or not. I was 6'4".
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah, look at the numbers on the internet. But yeah, I think I can play tight end. I've asked Coach Garrett time after time, when getting goal line, just put me at tight end and throw it up to me. I guarantee you I'll come down with the ball, but that's yet to happen. So hopefully it'll happen before I retire.
I'd probably say long snapper, probably the best position in football.
I want you guys to all visualize with me Jason Hatcher on his day off, which is typically Tuesdays, in the carpool lane.
In the minivan.
Taking the kids to school.
Yeah, I'm not used to all the carpool rules, so I break the rules, and the soccer moms be coming out the van like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be cutting me off," and all that. So it's just a fun experience, just dropping the kids off. I do stuff, just to make people mad sometimes, because I know people be in a hurry. I cut them off, and my kids be like, "Dad, you can't do that." But yeah, that's on my off days. I kind of let my wife sleep in, and I get up like 7:30, take my son to football practice, and take my other 2 kids to elementary. But it's a great experience, just kicking it with the soccer moms in the morning time.
I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I'm visualizing Jason Hatcher cutting off an angry soccer mom, her getting out of the car to challenge him, and there's this imposing character, Jason Hatcher, stepping out and saying, "You got a problem? Got a problem?" Now, the other thing I love that you do, you say you also go to lunch and sit with your kids.
I do. It got a little crazy as I started getting more pub. As I started as I go and eat with my kid. I can't eat with her because kids coming up. And my youngest son, he love all the hype. He love Dez Bryant and all the glamour, and LeBron James. He love all the great guys. So he get a real kick out of it. He love it. Yeah, come over here. My dad played for the Cowboys. He'll sign your hat. Come on over here.
That's awesome. Yeah, get in line. My dad's awesome.
Yeah. So it's a real good kick, man. Just to let my kids appreciate who I am, and at the end of the day, I'm dad.
It's huge too, Jason. I've got to imagine, because a lot of guys, as they get a little bit older, they finally settle down and get married. The fact that you've got kids that can enjoy, obviously, seeing you on the football field and understand what you do, that's got to be cool.
It is, man. But it makes you play at a high level because you coming home with a 13-year-old and a 6-year-old that know more about football than you do. You know, if you hear some stuff, Dad, why you let that guy push you on the ground? Why you missed that sack last night? You missed him twice. You can't do that.
That ain't right.
You know, when you come, you want to play your best game because you know you're going to get critiqued by the coaches as well as your family. So you gotta play at a high level all the time.
All right, well, that's the sort of insight, again, you get on Inside the Huddle every week when we tape here at the House of Blues. Love talking to these guys. Got a little bit more coming up. But, of course, we want to thank our sponsors. Alicia Trevino, Uptown, your upscale real estate service provider for all of your real estate needs. Alicia Trevino's team is ranked number 11 in the nation. Alicia herself works with you individually. Her motto, whether I'm negotiating $1 million complicated deal or working with your first-time home buyer referral, all of her clients are equally as important and deserve first-class service. Get in touch with Alicia Direct at aliciatrevino.com for a free consultation about buying, selling, or investing. Alicia Trevino Uptown, powered by the #1 real estate company in the world, Century 21 Fine Homes and Estates. Stay with us. Inside the Huddle, coming back next.
This segment of Inside the Huddle was brought to you by Tilted Kilt at Stonebriar Mall, where good times are always on tap. Apple Vacations, America's favorite vacation company. Complete Customs, luxury automotive restyling center in McKinney. And Maximum Sports, your travel connection to all of the Cowboys games.
Rediscover America's favorite vacation destination, Mexico, and fall in love with the people, the culture, and oh, those beaches. Millions of Americans have experienced the magic of Mexico with Apple Vacations. For more than 40 years, Apple Vacations has provided amazing vacation values and exceptional service. See for yourself all Mexico has to offer. Mexico.
Don't you love Albertsons and their USDA Steakhouse Choice Beef? Superior beef and perfect flavor. And did you know that Albertsons can custom cut your steak just the way you like it?
Yep, I sure did. Is that your appetizer? Albertsons is the go-to place for beef, especially since they only sell the best USDA Steakhouse Choice Beef. It's always tender and always full of flavor. Albertsons is the official supermarket of the Dallas Cowboys.
I've been renting my whole life, so I figured that before I go out and rent another location, I just come down, sit down, kind of see where I'm at, and to my surprise, and got approved, and started looking at houses, and I'm gonna have a brand new house, and I'm single, and I'm very pleased with HMS.
Why make the landlord richer? Put us to the test. Get out of the rent race. Call HMS.
This segment of Inside the Huddle is brought to you by Dirt Free Carpet, carpet cleaning service, and beyond. Floss Dental, a new experience in dentistry. Burger Girl, located across from FC Dallas Stadium in Frisco. And Kelly Alexander Photography, the Dallas Cowboys executive photographer.
Welcome back to Inside the Huddle here at House of Blues. Now look, we've been thanking a lot of sponsors tonight, but our biggest sponsor, our premier sponsor, we want to say thank you to Bob Lavelle of HMS Home Marketing Services. We definitely wouldn't be able to do this show without him, so we appreciate his continued support. Listen, we're having a blast up here. I feel like I could talk to these guys. I got Jason Hatcher up here, Nick Caden of the Dallas Cowboys. I could talk to them all night long and ask them questions, but Hatch and I, we've got a full season. I got plenty more questions in my back pocket for you. Why don't we get the audience to ask some questions?
Right.
The people that show up to the House of Blues every week. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to our first person. Go ahead, give us your name, where you're from, and then give us the question.
My name is Brandon McBride. I work for Pepsi. We're a huge sponsor of the Cowboys, by the way. I got a question for you. What's the biggest difference changing from the 3-4 defense to the 4-3 defense?
Just the tempo of it. As far as the 3-4, you kind of sitting back, just kind of reading a lot. But in the 4-3, you're just kind of attacking, and you got to be in a little better shape than a 3-4 and a 4-3. So you got to be in great shape, play the 4-3. That's about it.
Hey, I'm Sharuk from Fort Worth, Texas. Huge fan. Congratulations on your win last night, by the way. So we got 2 defensive touchdowns from the DBs last night. Do you guys expect some touchdowns from the line this Sunday versus KC.
As D-line, you always want to score a touchdown. I mean, I haven't scored one yet, and I'm waiting for my opportunity. I know, Hatch, you scored one?
Yeah, I'd have scored like 2, I think.
2? All right.
It's like,
Well, then I need to get one next week, then.
Yeah.
My name is Joseph. I'm from Little M. And do you like to be soccer quarterback?
Oh, yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing like that, man. It's nothing like that.
Nothing like it.
Ask this guy. You know a little something about that, don't you now?
I mean, I like to do little celebrations. Just wait. I got a couple celebrations when I get to the quarterback. I got a couple good ones for y'all, so we'll see what happens.
I got to find one, man. Y'all got to give me one. Last night I had one. I didn't know what to do.
See, I got a
was
good
excited.
one, so we just got to wait for it.
This Sunday, a lot of people looked at Kansas City last year, and this was obviously a team that was having some problems. What are you guys talking about in practice this week as you prepare for that game at Arrowhead Stadium?
We got a lot of respect for Kansas City, man. They did a great job of turning that program around. They won like 20-something to 2 last night. It's not a push-around team. We got to bring our A game like we did this Sunday. So, you know, it's not about them, man. It's about us. It's about our defense, man. We're going to be physical. We're going to be relentless. We're going to get the ball out. So whatever they got, they better be worried about us. So that's all I got to say.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. I've enjoyed so much, Nick. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
We're going to get down and dirty with one of our new sponsors. That's next on Inside the Huddle.
This segment of Inside the Huddle was brought to you by Semantic, Insight, and HP, helping consumers and organizations secure and manage their information-driven world. Advanced Audio Video, custom home theaters and home electronic installation. And Dymaco, Dallas' finest source for quality direct mail production.
Papa John's Pizza for Jerry Jones.
DeMarcus. Really? Nice suit.
Everybody's hungry for the Cowboys 5-star combo. That's a large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings and a 2-liter for just $10.99.
You seen my pizza? Nope. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Rediscover America's favorite vacation destination, Mexico, and fall in love with the people, the culture, and oh, those beaches. Millions of Americans have experienced the magic of Mexico with Apple Vacations. For more than 40 years, Apple Vacations has provided amazing vacation values and exceptional service. See for yourself all Mexico has to offer. Mexico.
Well, the home that we purchased is amazing. It's in a beautiful community. It's like a resort. The house is a 1-story house. It's big, a beautiful kitchen, places for the kids to play. They have everything that the kids could possibly think of doing in the community.
Why make the landlord richer? Put us to the test. Get out of the rent race. Call HMS.
This segment of Inside the Huddle is brought to you by Alicia Trevino, Uptown Century 21, a positive force in today's market. And 1010 Collins, home of the Legends Ultimate Tailgate Party.
I tell you, the crowd has been amazing tonight, so thank you guys so far. Also want to thank our sponsors, Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery, the best-looking sports pub and home of the beautiful Kilt girls. Tilted Kilt has a huge patio that seats up to 75, the most TVs by far in town, 64 TVs, guys and gals, and 3 large projector screens. Tilted Kilt has tasty food, excellent service, 34 different beers on tap, full-service bar, cold beer never looks so good, and Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery, Frisco, Texas, in front of Stonebriar Mall. We wouldn't be able to do this show without sponsors like Dirt Free Carpet. We got Aubrey Theote joining us here on the set. Everybody, round of applause.
That's a mouthful.
Aubrey, how does it feel to sit up here on a stage with a guy like Jason Hatcher?
I just feel so small. It's just quite literally.
So I'm not the only one.
That's right. I'm bigger than you. So.
All right, Aubrey, Dirt Free Carpet. How long have you been doing this?
Oh gosh, probably since I was 11 or 12. So it's been about 12 years now.
What got you into the business? Because a lot of people obviously motivated by passion. That's how you
Sure.
get into your business. That's how you succeed. Obviously, you've been a success at what you do.
Yeah, just a great passion for the freedoms that we get to enjoy, like playing football and, you know, being part of the media. And I get so many opportunities in the business community as well as working in the media periodically. And just, it's such a blessing. And if you approach the entrepreneurial spirit with a great passion and you can carve a niche in the marketplace, everything works great here.
Jason, you've got 3 kids. How old are your kids now?
13, 10, and 6.
How dirty do those carpets get with 3 kids?
They get
that
real
age
dirty.
group, too.
I may need you soon, man.
Well, I tell you what, you keep on beating people like the Giants the way you did. You'll do it for free the rest of your life, man.
Yeah.
That'll motivate you any.
Well, obviously, you want clean carpets, but also, you know, the health comes into play. I think you think about your kids, and in terms
Sure.
of you want to keep them healthy, and a lot of grime and stuff gets in those carpets. How often do people need to get their carpets cleaned? How important it is to go get those carpets cleaned?
Well, you know, technology comes forward. I mean, think about the gear you get to work with now, and the carpet cleaning industry is still the same. I mean, we've leaped forward with technology. We don't use tap water, it's H3O. We don't use chemicals or soaps. Those surfactants leave a residue that reattract dirt. We use a chem-free pre-spot we invented. We invented a machine that runs off the diesel truck engine. So we just bring a little hose in. It's the most powerful system on the earth. So when you check out dirtfreecarpet.com, you'll see the winning spirit that y'all had this weekend, and we bring it every single day. We do up to 150 homes a day. So, I mean, we're one of the world's largest independent carpet cleaning companies, if not the largest, and we're there to serve the customer every day with new technologies. We also do great things for customers. We're giving away $100 free speed dry with every purchase. You know, the first 50 callers from the show. We're giving away free Renaissance tickets. We have extra things that we're giving away with every purchase at 817 Dirt Free.
Thank you so much. Well, we can't thank Bob Lavelle of HMS Home Marketing Services, our premier title sponsor. You guys might remember him or know him from his commercials. Bless your heart. See over there. See him front row every week. We appreciate him obviously contributing to this show. Now you're going to want to stick around. Every Sunday, this show airs right here on TXA 21. We got the Jerry Jones Show, The Boss, his show right after this one. We want to thank Ray Salinas and Sports Media, Lisa Jenkins and Dreamfly Productions, Inside the Huddle. We appreciate it. That's a wrap.
Inside the Huddle has been presented by HMS, helping people get out of the rent race. 1010 Collins, Advanced Audio Video, Albertsons Market, Alicia Trevino, Apple Vacations, Autoflex Leasing, Burger Girl, Complete Customs, Dymaco, Dirt Free Carpet, Enchanted Rock Vodka, Floss Dental, Kelly Alexander Photography, Maximum Sports, Papa John's, Rebecca Creek Whiskey, Semantic, Insight, and HP, Tilted Kilt at Stonebriar Mall, Pepsi, and 7-Eleven. Promotional consideration provided by video production of Inside the Huddle by Dreamfly Productions. Inside the Huddle is a Sports Media Incorporated production. Executive producers Ray Salinas and Chris Vandeventer.